Bangladesh today playing with Mamun Khan in goal. Then we have Muhammad Wali Faisal. The captain is Muhammad Nasiruddin Chowdhury. Rahman Meshu and Umar Babu make up the rest of the defence. Muhammad Linkon, Sohail Rana, Jamal Bhuyian in the midfield. Muhammad Jahid Ameli, Muhammad Tukhlis Ahmed and Muhammad Mubarak make up the strike force. For India, Subrata Paul, Mohanraj, Namal Chettri, and we have Anab Kumar, Guramanji Singh, Mitab Hossain, Lenny Rodrigues, Francisco Fernandes. The 2013 South Asian Football Federation Championships coming to you from Kathmandu here in Nepal. The tournament dates 31st August to 11th September. There are two venues, the APF Stadium here, which will be hosting today's game between Bangladesh and India, and the second stadium, the larger of the two, the Dasarath Rangashala. The 2013 champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the national team of Bangladesh and India. आदरणीय दर्शकहरू स्वागत गरौँ बङ्गलादेश र भारतको राष्ट्रिय टिमहरूलाई.
Welcome again to the SAFF, or the South Asian Football Federation Championship. On this Tuesday here at the APF Stadium, we have the match in store for you. Bangladesh taking on India. It must win the situation here today for the Bangladeshi side, who on the match day one on Saturday, the opening day of the tournament, fell to the host nation Nepal. And India, after having taken on Pakistan and beating them by a solitary goal, are in the driving seat in today's match here against Bangladesh. The national anthems of the two nations are next. Well, although India, with the victory of Pakistan in their first outing, they were not too convincing. They had some critics not quite convinced of their pedigree in this tournament, so they'll be hoping to go on the better and put on a much better show today to condemn Bangladesh to the foot of Group A. And Bangladesh will have to win today, of course, to stay in contention for a place in the semi-finals. The top two of each group will go through to the last four. Nepal currently leads Group A on the 3 points. Then there comes India, also on 3. Pakistan in the 3rd place with no points. Bangladesh also nothing to show for. Only one change for the Indian side from the one that defeated Pakistan. Alvin Georges replaced today by the player wearing the number 17 jersey, Shaikhraja. Whereas for the Bangladesh side, there are 3 changes to the team that lost to Nepal. Out goes Muhammad Islam, Zahid Hossain and Wahid Ahmed. Replaced today by Omar Babu, Sohail Rana and Muhammad Mubarak. Today's referee from Sri Lanka, Mr. Crescenta Pereira, assisted on the lines by Alimaj Shazad of Afghanistan and the Bhutanese Bhuyian Dorji. Both teams under Dutch coaches. The Bangladeshi head coach, led by de Cruyff, 43 years of age, has been at the helm of the side since January this year. And as for India, Vim Kuvermans, the 53-year-old, is the man in command. He has been with the Indian national squad since the 1st of July last year. The former international high performance director turned coach. There he is, the gentleman on the right, Wim Kuvermans. So the 2 Dutch coaches pitting their wits against each other today. Bangladesh in the red and white strip and India in the blue. Here at the APF Stadium in the Kathmandu, Nepal. We're almost ready for kick-off here. The first of the 2 matches here in the Group A. Of course, later to come, the home nation Nepal will be taking on Pakistan. Mr. Pereira still waiting for the go-ahead. The Bangladeshi player in the centre there, the number 15 man, Jamal Bhuyan, the only player to play for an overseas club. He is with the Danish side, Hellerup IK. Very influential member of the Bangladeshi team. And finally, we are away. Bangladesh attacking the goal to our right here in the first half. This is Group A action from the South Asian Football Federation Championships of 2013. It's a must-win the situation for Bangladesh if they were to keep their hopes alive of making it to the last 4. And India hoping to silence their critics, although they came away with a 1-0 win over Pakistan in their first outing on the Sunday. It needed an own goal from Ishak to help secure the points. There's a throw there from Naliapan Mohanraj. Subrata Paul is the Indian goalkeeper. And we have Mohanraj, N.Cheetri, Arnab Kumar, Guramanji Singh, Metab Hussain, Lenny Rodrigues, Francisco Fernandes, Sunil Chettri, the captain, J.J. Lauekhwa and Joel Shaikhraja. Bangladesh with Mahmood Khan keeping his place in between the posts. Mohammad Wali Faisal. The captain is Mohammad Nasruddin Chowdhury. Rahman Meshu, Omar Babu, the newcomer. Mohammad Linkon, Sohail Rana. Jamal Bhuyian, Mohammad Jahid Ameli, Mohammad Chaklis Ahmed and Mohammad Mubarak. So Bangladesh did show some good moves and good touches, despite their loss to Nepal on Saturday. Certainly were not overawed by the occasion, as Nepal found it hard to increase their lead. For many occasion, it was Bangladesh who packed back the Nepalis in their match, but still unable to get the breakthrough that they much needed. The throw again from Mohanraj. The foul called on the 22-year-old Mohammad Mubarak Hossain Bhuya. Notified De Cruyff, hoping that the 3 changes that he has made to the team today will be of major significance, as the shot from Francisco Fernandes goes wide and away. Defending champions, of course, of the tournament, India. A record 6 times they've won the SAFF tournament, and also they were the winners in 2009, so they're hoping to make a hat-trick of the victories here in this tournament. This year marks the 10th edition of the SAFF Championship, as Jamal Bhuyan unable to locate Mohammad Mubarak there. Jamal Bhuyan is 23 years of age. As I told you earlier, he plays for the Danish side, Hellerup IK. It's a guiding light in the middle of the park for the Bangladeshi team. There he is, stepping up to the fore again. Now finds Mohammad Jahid Ameli, another player who the Bangladesh side will be hoping that he'll step up to the fore, along with Mohammad Chaklis Ahmed, who played a very significant role on the Saturday evening against Nepal. Well, incidentally, 3 players were booked against Nepal on Saturday. The captain started it off, Chowdhury, Chowdhury, then Ashraf Mohammed Linkon became the second player to be booked, followed by Mohammad Chaklis Ahmed. So the 3 players will have to be careful here not to pick up another booking. Away. Makes up Hossain. Both sides still trying to get used to the pitch here. The smaller of the 2 venues for the SAFF Championship. The bigger one, of course, the Dasarath Rangasala Stadium, reserved for use when the home team plays, and also will be hosting the 2 semi-finals as well as the grand final on the 11th of September. Semi-finals slated for the 8th and the 9th. On the 8th it will be the Group A champions playing the Group B runners-up, and on the 9th the Group B winners takes on runners-up of Group A. So India and Nepal currently leading the way here in the Group A, and India will be hoping they will storm to the top of the group after the 90 minutes here against Bangladesh, and that's when Nepal will come onto the scene just a couple of hours later after the conclusion of this match. They will take on Pakistan, and the Nepal will be very much wary of the Pakistani side, who only narrowly lost to the Indian outfits on Sunday. The big news, of course, yesterday's 10-0 thrashing of Sri Lanka by the Maldivian team, and they are the ones that everybody is suddenly taking notice of. Led by Ali Ashfaq, scorer of half a dozen goals for the Maldives. Last touch there by Mehtab Hossain. The throw from Mohammad Wali Faisal. Now Umar Babu. Mohammad Linkon. There's a piece into the ball by Chettri Lauekhwa. Still Chettri, who did not have a good game against Pakistan, the Indian captain. Lays the ball back to Lenny Rodrigues and Mehtab Hossain. And the Indian side unable to capitalise. Well, the floated ball into the middle of the penalty area, and they're lifting it past the Bangladeshi goal. And that was the moment for the Indian captain to shine and to stamp his authority on the game, and unfortunately Chettri letting the opportunity go to waste. Chettri. That's a Nermal Chettri for you, the defender. Quickly taking the throw. Francisco Fernandes, I think, was trying to step the ball forward rather than to have a shot at Mahmood Khan, the Bangladeshi goalkeeper, as Muhammad Mubarak finds a tackless. Sohail Rana, at 21 years of age, being brought on for the big occasion. Sunil fails to find Lenny Rodrigues. Sri Lanka back in action tomorrow against the Afghanistani side, comfortable 3-0 winners of Bhutan. And Bhutan will be trying to hold up the might of the Maldives in the second match tomorrow, the 4th of September. Number 2 is Mohammad Linkon. Bangladeshi captain conceding the free kick. This is Mehtab. Alap Kumar. Level packing on the fouls, 3 each. And the goalkeeper Mahmood Khan had a touch, and the flag was up there even before the strike. Important touch there by Mamun Khan. Well, the Indian side, of course, have the richest footballing history among the South Asian nations. Featured in 4 straight Olympic Games, 3 Asian Cups, and even qualified for the 1950 FIFA World Cup, but withdrew eventually. India played their first official game against France in the 1948 Olympics, which ended in a 2-1 defeat, and then they won gold at the inaugural 1951 Asian Games in New Delhi. Such was the might of the Indian team back then, trying to rediscover the glory years. FIFA ranking currently of 145 on the Indian side. For the Bangladeshi team, it's 158. Jamal. So Raman Meshu. Jamal robbed there by Sunil. JJ Lauekhwa to Mehta. Anap Kumar Mondal finds Guramaji Singh. Launches a long ball, only to find a Mamun Khan, the Bangladeshi goalkeeper, in the way. 27 years of age, the goalkeeper plays for Mohammed Al-Asi. Bangladesh, of course, missing the likes of Shaikhraja, Hossain, Rana. Striker with an eye for goal. Also Mamun al-Islam Mahmood, an influential figure, the captain of the Bangladeshi side, now having been taken over, of course, the captaincy by Mohammad Nasiruddin, in the absence of Mamun al-Islam Mahmood. They're all even at 0-0 after 15 minutes. As Rodrigues finds Anap. That is the first card of the afternoon, going to Muhammad Wali Faisal. The 28-year-old defender earning his 31st cap here today against India. Becomes the first player to be booked, as India now have another free kick. So Mehta Hossain lines up alongside Chettri, the captain. Up goes the twin centre-backs, Anap Kumar and Guramaji Singh. As Chettri backs away, leaving the task here to meet up. variation of free kick which didn't quite work out. The ball was being threaded through to Chettri. Eventually it will be played back by Rodrigues. Chettri. Not getting the connection that he would have liked. Fernandes. There was the chesting towel by the Sunil before the shot from the Fernandes. Ameli grabbing his face there as he went down following the challenge. And in fact, a free kick has already been given to India. It was Ameli who has been penalised for that challenge. There's a barely touched the ball, the Indian goalkeeper, Subrata Paul. Subrata himself was yellow carded in the match against Pakistan. Another player who was booked in that game is the substitute side of Rahim Nabi. Well, the two sides met in the 2009 edition. That was when Bangladesh were the hosts and India won the tournament. And India defeating Bangladesh by 1-0. Not in the finals though, as the Maldives were the finalists, beaten by India on penalty 3-1. Bangladesh having to settle for third and fourth placing play-off with Sri Lanka, losing the semi-finalists in that edition. India defeating Afghanistan 4-0 in the 2011 campaign. Now they are looking for title number 3. Making it a hat-trick, of course, but their earlier victories has meant that India have 6 titles in all, dating back to 1993, and then 1997, 1999, 2005, 2009 and 2011. Ball playback from Rana. Now Linkon. Good defending on the part of Chettri. As Bangladesh took that in a stride. Difficult ball to control. A little suspicion of a handball, but the referee giving the benefit of a doubt. And in the end needed a clearance from Chettri. First look in by Bangladesh at the Indian goal. Rodrigues. Foul called under JJ Lauekhwa. Linkon to Chowdhury, back to Linkon. Ambitious looking ball, sails straight to Subrata Paul.
Linkon.
Ball intercepted by Jamal. That's a really.
Go, Ameli, go!
Now Mubarak. Of Adab Kuma for a Bangladeshi throw.
Speed it up.
23 years of age, Mohammed Linkon seizes the wrong option, hoping that Mohammed Jahid Ameli would read his intention not to be.
Organisation shall help Babu.
Babu Wali Faisal. There's Babu. Fails to keep the ball in play. The only time Bangladesh won this tournament back on home soil, 2003. Defeating the Maldives 5-3 on the penalties in the final. And India having to settle for third, defeating Pakistan at 2-1 in the third-fourth place playoff. From 2005 onwards, there was no playoff for third and fourth. The teams losing in the semi-finals, declared as losing semi-finalists. Since then, India have won 3 of the 4 editions, only finishing runners-up to the Maldives in 2008.
Ameli.
India with the slightly older of the two squads, the average age 25 years and 6 months. Bangladesh averaging 24 years and 6 months. That's JJ Lauekhwa about to dart his way through into the penalty area. His advance brought to a halt.
Wally! I don't care! Play football!
Mohanraj throws. Kuma, the clash there with Mohammed Jahid Ameli. after getting the ball trapped. It was Anab Kuma to put a stop to Ameli's advance, and he got up quickly. Free kick. Mohanraj now finds Anab again. And on by Sulil, only to be cleared. The Rahman Meshu. Mohammed Mubarak now faces mix-up Hossain. Sahel. Linkon. Away by Guramanji. Linkon again. Picked up here by Sulil. Support not quite arriving in time. Lauekhwa was the man that Chettri was trying to thread the ball through. India are certainly hoping to get a result here today against Bangladesh. For the next match will be against the host nation on the Thursday. Certainly they wouldn't want to wait until then to get the job done. That is to try to ensure that they occupy one of the top two slots here in the Group A. Bangladesh on the paper have the easier of the task, should they be required to go the distance to try and secure their berth in the semi-finals. They play Pakistan on the Thursday in their last group match. The last quarter of an hour here in the first half, still scoreless. Still Chettri in the 9th minute, the best opportunity to put India in front, lifting the ball away from goal. Ameli to Linkon. Still only a throw conceded by Anab Kuma. Bangladesh go looking for their first goal, not of this match, but also of the tournament as well. Mohamed Linkon. Mohamed Chaklis Ahmed. Player who was yellow carded against Nepal on the Saturday evening. It's a speedy player, no doubt, 22 years of age. Showed glimpses of brilliance the later stages of the match against Nepal. Bangladesh played their first ever international back in July of 1973. The match against Thailand that ended 2-2. Their biggest ever win was against the Maldives, an 8-0 win in Dhaka, registered on the 23rd of December of 1985. Whereas for their biggest defeats, both times 9-0 scorelines, they lost to South Korea in September 1979 and again to Iran by the same scoreline in February of 1982. Well, both sides, for the moment, still short of ideas as to how to get the goals.
Babu! Babu!
Subrata Paul, 26 years of age, standing at 6'1", the Indian goalkeeper who has represented his country at all age groups.
Babu! On the side!
Subrata Paul once saved 3 penalties in the shootouts when India played Myanmar in the pre-Olympics qualifier. So you certainly wouldn't want to bet against the Indian goalkeeper should he face a penalty situation. Well, we certainly won't have a shootout here today on our hands as India again not making the most of the opportunities. That time Lenny Rodrigues. It's the mirrors of touches from Mahmood Khan.
Hey! Nasir!
That's a poor ball from Lenny.
Play! Play! Up and go! Come on! Move it up! Hey!
Either side unable to master the bounce of the ball.
Nasir!
Well, tomorrow action returns to Group B, where Sri Lanka plays Afghanistan in the earlier match before the Bhutan side takes on the Maldives. Sunil loses out to Sahel. Dispatches one in the direction of Mubarak. Faces his opposite, number 12, Mohanraj. Linkon. Ball forward by the captain.
Come inside, Mo! Mo! Come inside! Go out!
Francisco Fernandes has won for his side a free kick. The big men have arrived in the penalty area. Gurmanji Singh, Arab Kumar, Metab Hossain will take this free kick. They're waiting to make the charge into the second box. Metab Hossain then. And it is again the Indian captain, this time clamouring for the same ball with defender Arab Kumar. Not a great deal of communication then between the captain and defender. Anab wins the ball, finds Lenny.
Hey, move! Move!
Jamal.
Linkon, come!
Anab secures the help there of Subrata. Falcon and Jamal. Metab. Gurmanji to one up. Bangladesh leading by a long way as far as fouls are concerned.
More support!
Linkon throws, that's a good step by the Muhammad Jahid to Mubarak. But there was a Metab Hossain that played a role. On for spoiler. Gurmanji very well aware of the presence of Muhammad Jahid Ameli around him.
Jamal!
Muhammad Mubarak, one of three changes to the team that lost to Nepal. Good steady game is put in down by the right flank. There he is on the ball, Muhammad Mubarak. JJ. Back it goes to Mubarak. Now Sohail.
Come on, Babu!
The Indian national football team, governed by the All India Football Federation, the AIFF, who has been affiliated with FIFA since 1948. And in 1954, the AIFF became one of the founder members of the Asian Football Confederation, or the AFC. Just about 2 minutes to go here in the first half. As both teams trying to break down each other's defences. JJ finds Sunil. Was charged down there by Sohail. Well, the Indian captain gets it booked for an offence inside the penalty area. Chettri, twice AIFF Player of the Year, 2007 and again in 2011, 29 years of age. They're still awaiting the long throw. Mohanraj still with ball in hand. Here he comes. Couldn't quite find a captain. A big shot from Rodrigues comes off Mohammad Wali Faisal, instantly clearing upward for the Gunamanchi Singh to play it back to Subrata. Meshu finds Faisal. Sohail. Now meet up.
Play time is 1 minute. I take 6 minutes with Chowdhury.
Just a 1 minute added on. Seconds remain now of that extra minute here in the stoppage time.
Strong.
Shahid Ameli. And there goes Mr. Pereira's half-time whistle. Largely disappointing for both sides. Chettri was the man who could have put India in front after only 9 minutes to soothe the nerves, but somehow failed to convert as he continues his poor form in this tournament. And Bangladesh trying to make the best of things, but they certainly have been unable to trouble Subrata Paul in the Indian goal. So this SAFF contest in the Group A here at the APF Stadium with the half-time results reading Bangladesh 0, India 0. We'll be back for the second half in 15 minutes.
आज गेम त बराबर होला जस्तो लाग्छ
अलिक राम्रो खेल्दैछ
यसले के हो खटरै खेलिरहेको छ कस्तो बोइलर जस्तो पास पनि ग्याप पायो
त्यो नबिसिकन बिजनेस गऱ्यो एक घन्टा अगाडि भनेर बुवा अगाडि अनि त्यहाँदेखि सरसरी आइहाल्यो खाजा खायो ल लाग्यो
Ashik is একজনের ডাক্তার কথা বলি যে ব্লাড প্রেসার আছে মানে ব্লাড প্রেসার চেক করুন সেটা না দিতে পারি হাউ ইট কাম ইট ডিটেল পানি দিলে কিছু নাই পানি নাই কোনো
that I think they have gone to the plant when they come
this media no water
is supplied
yes and I just want to check my blood pressure they asked me to go just at the stadium
no doctor you can here
so you should help us because we are accredited journalists you should we ask for your help if someone asked me to go just at the stadium they will go try
we have a help desk here we have a here আমাদের
আপনাকে তুমি হেল্প করবো কেন আপনি কথাটা বুঝেন এক্রিডিটেড জার্নালিস্টের কিছু ফ্যাসিলিটিস আপনি অলওয়েজ এনশিওর করে হোস্টরা ইজেন্ট আমি তো যেতেই পারি আপনার কাছে কিন্তু আমি নিব কেন এক্রিডিটেড আপনি যদি এক্রিডিটেশনের ছবি দিয়ে দিলেন আর এক্রিডিটেশন সেটা না কিন্তু আমার হেল্পটা আপনার চিন্তার কাজ সে আমার বলে 10 প্রতিষ্ঠিত এরা কেন টুর্নামেন্ট করে টুর্নামেন্টের জন্য আমাদের যে মিডিয়া টুর্নামেন্ট ইজ much more better than this is one thing this is one facility for the players I have covered listen to me
why don't you this place those doctors are
World Cup and when I become I have utilized so many to do I know like
these doctors are just for the medical you want to check me BP you go over there BP check गर्नु पर्यो रे अब यिनीहरुसँग BP गर्छ हैन उता शस्त्रको डाक्टरहरु पनि छ त्यहाँ गएर चेक गर भनेर भने
so what happened why does he want to go
मैले त्यही भने न रङ्गशाला जा भनेर भन्छु अनि मलाई रङ्गशाला जा भन्ने रे
यहाँ छ नि
शस्त्र कसले पुगेको छ
किन यहाँ के भयो त
एक ग्राउन्डको छ उनलाई उ धेरै कभर गरिसक्यो स्टेडियम
उनलाई गएको छ यो
एग्रिगेटेड कार्ड होल्डर हो रे सो यहीँबाट चेक गर्नु अझ उसले के भन्यो भने हाम्रो
नगरीकै फर्काएर गर्नु
होइन त उसकै बङ्गालीले के भनेको छ भने हामीसँगै छ दिदी मेरो दिदीले भनिदिन्छु नि भनेर त्यो पनि हुन्न रे उसलाई त्यो होइन प्रेसर हाई रे
उसको खोलेर लगाइदिनु भएको
सुन न त्यसको प्रमाणै यो न्यु खोजेकै प्रेसर हाई छ भने यसलाई किन गरी हामी किन रिस्क होइन मैले भने शस्त्र जाऊ शस्त्रको त डक्टर छ
जानबाट उद्योग लगाएर हिँड हाल्देला
के भन्दा हामी के गर्ने
तपाईँ नजातिर भयो
मैले जब भन्न त्यहाँ जाँदैनस् भने तपाईँ रङ्गशाला गरेर जाँच भनेर भन्छु
आफै ठिकै छ होला नि त
कति ठाउँमा कभर गरिसकेँ रे उसको हाम्रो सानो डिभिजनको लिग पनि भन्दा राम्रो हुन्छ भोलिदेखि एउटा अर्को बिपी सेट पनि निर्भय लिएर आउनु थाल्यो संसारको सबैभन्दा
डटेड हो
कहाँ जाला ए यो त गाडी पनि एउटा बल निकाल्यो
Welcome back then to the second half of this Group A match of the SAFF Championship. Half-time, Bangladesh 0, India 0. Bangladesh have made a change at the start of the second half. It will be the man who was booked in the first half, Mohammad Wali Faisal, replaced by Mohammad Rehan Hassan. This is the 5th match overall in the 2013 edition. 4 matches have produced 16 goals, and an average of 4 a game. Of course, 10 chalked up by the Maldivians against Sri Lanka yesterday. India then restarting the game. Chettri, the captain, the best opportunity in the first half for the Indian side, which he squandered. And Chettri, also the only Indian player to be booked, along with Mohammad Wali Faisal of Bangladesh, who has since exited the field of play to be replaced by the number 16 player, Mohammad Rehan Hassan. Mohammad Linkon.
Linkon, hey, come on. No problem, come on.
This is Normal.
Linkon, double in. In front of the ball, come on.
To Shaikhraja. Impeded there by Jamal.
Hey, Douglas.
Has made up Hossain. Finds Normal. Good looking cross. Hooked away by the captain, Chowdhury. Much to the disappointment of the substitutes, Rehan. The decision
Come. Linkon, inside, come on.
going the way of India. Touched on by Mohanraj. Good looking break this for Bangladesh until that moment when Anab Kumar stood up and be counted.
Linkon. Hi, referee. Good morning, hey.
This is Bangladesh's 9th appearance in the SAFF Championship. India participating in every edition and winning 6 of the 10.
Come on. Pressure.
Well, besides the top prize, the trophy, there's still a prize money of $50,000 awarded to the champions, 25,000 to the runners-up. And the losing semi-finalists will each go back with $10,000.
Meshu, Look up!
Well, en route to winning the 2011 title, India defeated the Maldives 3-1 in the semi-finals.
Bangladesh with the throw-in.
And easier for them in the final, defeating Afghanistan by 4-0.
Nothing doing there for Bangladesh. Subrata Paul passes it back to Nalappan. Nalappan clears it. Mehtab trying to reach to that one. He has to beat Omar Farooq. Farooq passes the ball. Offside given. Nalappan Mohanraj takes a short free kick, passes it to Mehtab Hossain. They're experts for free kicks. Guramangi passing the ball forward.
And Linkon will tidy things up.
Linkon heads it to safety. Mamun Khan, the goalkeeper, has possession now. Linkon again. Trying to produce a long pass, failing. Sandeep Chettri again with that header. Ball's been cleared by the captain Nasruddin Chowdhury. Nirmal Chettri. We've had a lot of throws in this match.
Now Nirmal Chettri.
Second ball.
Nirmal throws the ball. Jebel
And Jewel
was trying to
Shaikhraja
cross the ball, but
gets the
failed.
corner of
Regardless, has earned
Jamal
the
Bhuyan.
corner kick. And their go-to man for such kicks, Mehtab Hossain, takes in charge of the ball. He has to produce a decent cross from this distance. The Indian players are better built than the Bangladeshis. Mehtab. Whistle blown. Mehtab has to deliver a
So
kick.
Mehtab Hossain then.
Mehtab it is. And it was a great...
Finally away by Rahman Meshu. And the charging Jamal Bhuyan
Hey, second post! Nasir!
gives away the throw. Here is again Nirmal Chettri. As Bangladesh were unable to clear for a moment. Mohanraj attempting another long throw into the penalty area. Away by Linkon. And the captain finally, Umar Babu, clears.
Motion! Stop, please. No, please. Hey.
Foul call there on Mohammad Ahmed. Tame header in the end, doesn't pose any problems for Subrata Paul. As Francisco Fernandes makes his way down by the right.
Come on.
This is
Linkon.
the man. Early ball in.
Hey. Hey. Referee. My God.
And up Kuma, hoisting it. Now finds Francisco Fernandes again. The good cross is needed.
Pressure.
Jewel Sheikh. The supporting faces there on the bench the Indian side. Mohanraj and Mubarak. Referee just asking Mohanraj to move away down by the touchline for some medical treatment. This is Nasiruddin Chowdhury.
What are we doing?
Linkon. Linkon again. Now Tuckless. Linkon happy to concede the throw. As Mohanraj makes a premature re-entry onto the field of play. Now Namal. Francisco beaten by Jamal. Now it comes to Rehan. Francisco.
Babu, come!
Shaikhraja.
Nasib! Organize, come!
Pair of number 12s go at each other again. Mubarak finds a Rehan. Stolen by Rodrigues. On the Shaikhraja was the man who won the ball, and again Chettri, the Indian skipper, had to come forth, takes charge, and eventually couldn't find the range again. Well, you can sense the frustration coming into Chettri's play, the Indian captain. Epitomised by his booking towards the later stages of the first half inside the Bangladeshi penalty area as he was awaiting a throw-in. Subrata Paul with his first real save of the match. I think it came off the head there of Guramanji. Subrata this time needed the help of Anat Kumar. Only the third quarter of this match. Rodrigues. And the offside flag is raised against Sunil. Well, en route to winning the last edition, India in the group stage only managed to finish second behind Afghanistan, both sides with 7 points. But Afghanistan having scored more goals than India, 12 against India's 9. And in Group B, a tight affair too at the top, with the Maldives edging up Nepal on a goal difference, both sides finishing with 5 points each. Bangladesh out of the group stage. They only had 1 point from a drawn game. No nonsense tackler, no more Chettri. Just 22 years of age.
Support him, Dockley, support him now.
Ameli. Now Mubarak. Shot is on. And out it goes for a corner. Rana, the man who has won the corner here for Bangladesh. Mubarak takes. Unable to be met at the far side. And they can sense that the Bangladeshis have up to the ante. They know even a point might not be good enough for them. They've got to go for the jugular. They know that the Indian side perhaps shot on confidence. No Indian player has managed to goal as yet. Needed an own goal from the Pakistan to help them secure victory in their first outing. Bangladesh themselves are awaiting their first goal of the tournament. Meshu, not a good ball. Rodrigues, and the ball comes of the Indian player.
So please keep your body between the ball and the man. Look, he's inside.
Good man marking job there by Rehan. Ameli finds Rehan again.
Ameli!
Yellow card is coming out. This time it goes to Arapkuma. Mubarak in full flight. Halted there by the intervention of Arapkuma. The 23-year player from East Bengal Football Club.
Stay. There you go. Come on!
Here comes the free kick. And it is a terrible one at that. Bangladesh just can't afford to let slip these opportunities presented to them. Totally poor free kick at time. The Bangladeshis had embarked on a tour of Thailand prior to this tournament. Played against the Chowdhury team as well as the Thai under-19 side, defeating the under-19s by 1-0. The goal coming up from Hossain the man that they're sorely missing in their ranks, and they're losing 2-1 to Chowdhury. Now Chettri now gets the yellow to join Kumar and the captain. Caught the legs there of Mohammad Taklis. Dawson Dino Fernandes coming on for Lauekhwa for the first change for India.
Replaced by 28, Hossain Dino Fernandes.
Rodrigues. Chettri. Picked in by the pace of the ball there. Maybe giving a nudge to Mohammad Linkon along the way, as the Bangladeshi man protesting there to the referee's assistants. So the fouls are creeping into the Indian play. Collecting 2 yellow cards in the space of minutes. Ball headed on by Babu, only to find Singh with a clearance. Meshu.
Come out! Linkon, come out! Come out! Hey!
This is Mubarak. Takes on Kumar. And Mubarak squares it across. And it could well have landed in the back of the Indian goal by an Indian player at depth, but unfortunately only at the expense of a corner here to Bangladesh. Well, Mohammad Mubarak proving to be a real thorn now by the right side. And there will be a goal kick this time. Coming more and more into the game, the Bangladeshis. Babu there with the latest header.
Hey, hey, hey! Linkon!
Bangladesh won the gold medal in the South Asian Games 1999 and again in 2010. Silver medalists 4 occasions and won the bronze just once in 1991.
Hey!
the start of this tournament. Bangladesh's record in the SAFF tournament reads 29 games played, winning 12, drawing 9, and losing 8. India just looking a little lost for the moment when it comes to trying to force their way through in the opponent's penalty area. As Mohammad Ahmed saw a very timely intervention there from N.Cheetri. Francisco Fernandes. Lenny gives the ball away, despite Francisco making his move down by the right. Rehan, unable to be kept in by Mubarak. Still to come today, Pakistan and Nepal. In the directed goalwards, only into the side netting from the Francisco Fernandes. 27 years of age, the midfielder plays for Shaikhraja. Physical presence of the Bangladeshi skipper, Mohammad Nasiruddin. Needed a quick blast from Francisco, proceeding to hit it into the side netting. Haven't really seen the bursts of speed from Mohammad Ahmed in this match. Quite a few instances he featured in the tie against Nepal. Jordanian fourth official just asking, looked by De Cruyff, the Bangladeshi coach, stay within his technical area. So getting a little excited because he knows that Bangladesh are playing the better football at the moment. No mouse kick. Look how fast the Indians are creeping out in terms of fouls. Bangladesh were way ahead in that category at one stage. Rehan's throw. Anup's clearance coming off Mubarak.
Lincoln! Hey! Fresh!
Mohanraj. India advances. It will be Raj to throw.
Meshu! First. Organization. Lincoln inside. Manager.
Very hard stroke. Difficult ball there for Omar Babu to keep down.
Stand up, Babu.
15 minutes to play.
Babu.
Deadlock at 0-0. Yet to be broken. Linkon
Take it out.
to Jamal.
Come out. Come out. Meshu. Meshu. Nasir. Look.
And they can hear Lauekhwa de Cruyff
Ameli, come on. Come on.
continually calling out for the name of Rahman Meshu, the Bangladeshi defender.
Stocky. Stocky.
I think he must be trying to tell a thing or two to Meshu to realise the danger maybe coming from the Indian newcomer, the substitute Dawson. Kuramanji. Change is about to be made. Number 14 men, Rata Isumi. Will come on for Lenny Rodrigues for the second Indian change.
In the national team, such as 6, Amy Rodrigues, replaced by the 14, Arata Idomi.
One years of age, Rata Isumi of Pune FC.
Come on, Ameli. Come on. Babu, come inside.
Jewel. Meetup Hossain gets a return from Rana. First touch for Arata. There's a Mohammad Taklis.
Hey,
Fails to advance Jamal. Salil. And again the duo Shaikhraja fails to secure the power behind that shot.
Taklis, come inside. Taklis, inside.
Well, certainly the Indian side, should they
Jamal.
not been able to carve out a win here today against Bangladesh, their confidence is certainly will be at an all-time low when they take on the host nation on the Thursday.
Come, Lincoln, come.
Arata presented with a chance, again not taken. That has been the story of the day so far for the Indians.
Wait, Taklis, stay in between.
Who else can the Wim Kubermans call upon from the bench? Maybe Alvin George, the man who started in the first encounter against Pakistan, or maybe even the young Robin Singh. Linkon finds Tuckless. Forward to Mubarak. Mubarak's burst of speed down by the right certainly has been the highlight of the Bangladeshi play. Can't quite get past Mohanraj the first time, but on the second time of asking, secures a corner. As another change is about to take place. It will be the second change for Bangladesh, as Babu is replaced by Mahmudul Islam Mahmud.
Substance for Umadi's national team, national 14 Umar Farooq Babu, replaced by the national team Mohammad Mahmudul Islam Mahmud.
So his first act here will be to try and swing a good-looking cross. Bangladesh showing they mean business. Even the captain Nazaruddin Chowdhury is coming up here for the corner. Mahmudul again. Oh, it's deflected in. And Rahman Meshu has produced the shots of the afternoon, and how important that could be. I'm sure it took a deflection of the Indian defender along the way, but Rahman Meshu will claim it for Bangladesh. Well, here comes the shot from Rahman Meshu. And maybe it was a errata in the way that deceived Subrata Paul in the Indian goal. But Rahman Meshu becomes the man of the moment. Bangladesh have the lead here against India. There is not much time for the Indians. Just a little over 7 minutes. Rana picks himself up and takes the free kick. Francisco finds a Nobel. Should Bangladesh hold on to this result, it will mean that the three teams on the top all have 3 points, as Nepal plays Bangladesh, plays Pakistan, I should say. Just over an hour's time, Nepal have the chance to extend their lead at the top. Well, a couple of wounded bodies now on the Bangladeshi bench, as Robin Singh will come on for Francisco Fernandes.
Francisco Fernandes replaced by Robin Singh.
A young 23-year-old Robin Singh being picked up to try and salvage the game for India. Robin Singh, who made his debut for the Indian side against Chinese Taipei, the 2nd of March in the AFC Challenge Cup qualifier.
Ameli! Ameli! Ameli!
India has been the talking point of all the participating teams here in this 2013 edition. The side with the most number of titles, and they're trying to make it a hat-trick of victories. But the way they are playing here today suggests that their route to the latter stages of this tournament may not be smooth. And they know that they have got some very tough competitors in the way. The Maldives, for one. The home nation, Nepal, certainly cannot be discounted. Bangladesh bringing on Muhammad Ariful Islam. Ariful, who started out the last time round, will come on for a shot 5+ minutes. But a very important last few minutes it will be for Bangladesh.
Linkon!
Shaikhraja. Met up. It's another poor looking ball. There's a header back by Robin, only to find Mahmood Khan.
Come on! Hey! Meshu!
A quiet second half for the Bangladeshi goalkeeper. Here's a jewel again.
Linkon!
Now Arata Izumi. The man has worked tirelessly. Muhammad Mubarak. Here's Jamal. And about Chettri. Well, he concedes a throw. Chuckles. It's Jamal. Rebound falling kindly to Mahmood. Jewel.
Stop,
Chuckles gets past Namal. Now finds Ameli. Sahel. There's Ameli again. Bangladesh looking for a free kick, which never came. Jordanian, the fourth official, drawing Mr. Pereira's attention to something that's happening on the bench, and I think the referee will be sending off. The Bangladeshi coach, led by de Cruyff, banished to the stands. Well, they can feel the emotions, the sentiments running through the Dutchman as his side hangs on for an important and a famous victory over the defending champions. Well, they can call it an upset of sorts. But the game is not quite over as yet. We're into stoppage time.
Added time is 3 minutes.
And there'll be 3 extra minutes.
3 minutes from the
Sunil will have to go back to the 9th minute of the first half when the opportunity was there for the taking for the Indian captain. Chettri, Mahmood Khan comes off his line, rather dangerous move there on the part of the Bangladeshi goalkeeper, and fortunately it's another stray shot that goes behind the goal. The referee wants Mahmood Khan to hurry up with the proceedings. Certainly not today for the Indian skipper. "37 goals he has scored in 68 international outings. Still drawing a blank. And the match here today, Jamal and Nirpal with the interception. Now Dawson. Jewel. Bangladesh will clear at every available instance. Nabal. Unable to prevent a corner. Mahmood Khan as the Bangladesh will have to keep their focus inside the last minute of stoppage time. It's up Hossain and away by Meshu. The referee thought for a moment, then he decided to blow, and what a free kick here to India. Certainly their last chance to salvage the game. Sunil was out there, and it was Mamanol who has conceded the free kick here in very dangerous territory for the Indian side. Sunil Chettri, this is the moment that the Indian skipper will prove his worth and silence the critics. Five in the wall, joined by Robin Singh. Sunil Chettri! And Sunil Chettri scores deep in injury time to salvage a draw for India, surely. Well, Sunil Chettri, rather casual looking glance at the ball before he floated it past Mahmood Khan in the Bangladeshi goal. And Bangladesh have been rocked then by the late equaliser. There it is, the full-time score. It's 1 point apiece. Bangladesh well on the way to collecting the 3 on offer until the Indian captain stepped up. His experience, his class showing. Chettri. Well, there's certainly one back the critics who had said he played a poor game against Pakistan. And this was the moment when Bangladesh scored. Meshu, the 82nd minute. And then Chettri stepping up for India right at the death to secure a point here in Group A. This match here in the SAFF Championship. Group A from the APJ Stadium has ended with the final score reading Bangladesh 1, India 1.